So it's my understanding that Jackson Cantwell was 1 week away from announcing his decision about a commitment, and that has been pushed back another week.
That another couple of weeks actually. Do do
Okay.
do. Hold on one moment, because of course Twitter doesn't work when I want it to work. Copy link. I need a new window. I should have already had that prepared. I'm sorry that I did not. But we're going to go here so that everybody can see from Jackson Cantwell himself, new schedule, adding a May 10th unofficial to Georgia. Unofficial to Georgia. New commitment May 13th. Sorry for delays. Had to make sure. Did it right the first time. Still deciding between the same list being Miami, O State, Georgia, and Oregon. So that's where that goes. Hopefully my computer goes back to the right window. Cool, it did. And so there's that. I know, Paulo, yes, it had been the 30th, but I literally just showed you the tweet itself from him. So, it is where, so like that's your immediate update straight from Jackson Cantwell himself. So as of right now, he still does have his Miami official visit scheduled for the weekend of May the 9th. So it would seem then that he is, well, not seem, this is where we stand. Visiting Oregon this upcoming weekend for the end of their spring practice and spring game for his official visit. Take a week off because next weekend would be the 2nd of May, being that Friday. Then the week after that, visiting Miami. Have not heard that that's going to be canceled or anything. So, and that's even have we talked to a couple of people about that. It still seems that that is on as of what is going on right now. And then following that up with an unofficial to Georgia, if you're already over on this side of the country, 9th, 10th, 11th, basically stick around, go up there, drive, fly, whatever. So a day to transition before, I think 13th, that Wednesday, obviously, or Tuesday. So boom, boom, and then make that happen. So that's where we are. Miami still feels very strong, in a strong position with this recruitment. We'll continue to do everything possible to get Jackson Cantwell. But yeah, saw that come down the on the Magic Twitter machine earlier today, and I knew that you guys were going to ask about that. And yeah, that's where things are. Eddie Delva, thank you for the question. Since we're talking about recruiting and 5-star offensive tackles, any word on Keenyi Pepe? Still just recruiting him as far as I know, as well. 5-star who attends IMG Academy, not originally from Florida. I forget where he's from. But the other or another 5-star offensive tackle who has played left tackle on the IMG senior national, whatever you want to call it, team. Because IMG has like the recruit team and the other team. Like when I went to Cranbrook, I thought I had one of my yearbooks right next to me, but I must have taken it out. Anyways, but when I went to Cranbrook, we had 2 varsity hockey teams because the JV hockey team was all scholarship players who would have gone to insert school here, or if they would have stayed, because it was a boarding school. So if they would have stayed in Minnesota, they would have went to the best school and played in Minnesota. But we had literally that kind of stuff. IMG is like that, is my point. So he's been on the number one, the varsity A team, whatever you want to call it, since he got there. And we are continuing to recruit him as well. Both he and Jackson Cantwell are, among other players, Derek Cooper, yada, yada, yada. There are plenty of players at the top of this class who are, we will find the room if you want to get here. Like, regardless of anything else that's been done, yeah, come on with it. So we're definitely pursuing Keenyi Pepe along the offense and many others as well. But yeah, yes, Tyson Tracy. I went to Cranbrook. It's a private school for me. I know. Yes, I'm aware. I'm very aware. Trust me.
What type of schedule does IMG play? I'm
They
sure they
have
play an
2.
elite schedule.
Yeah, they have two different ones. So the team that the national team, varsity A, whatever you want to call it, they're the team that plays all the national games. So they're playing St. Francis from Maryland, and they're playing Mater Dei, and they're playing St. Thomas Aquinas, and Lawrenceville North in Indiana, and they're doing that. And then also, like, they'll probably, I think they usually have like 2 or 3 South Florida teams just because it's close enough. So they usually are going to play, or Florida teams. So you're going to play a Miami Central, a Miami Northwestern, and somebody from the Tampa area. Maybe even they're not a super premium team because like you just need a game during week 7. But yeah, they're the team who's going to play St. Thomas, IMG, Mater Dei, Los Alamitos, St. Francis, Don Bosco, and Cranbrook, type thing. Even though Cranbrook is not that kind of football team, but you get what I'm saying.
Just another reason to get Cranbrook in the show. Falconer
Hey.
TRX.
What's going on, Falconer? Good to see you, buddy.